Ten piedad de nosotros.
Prayers at the migrant camp in Matamoros on the Mexican border with the United States.
Las inspiraciones del Espíritu Santo.
These men, women and children have risked everything to be here, mile upon treacherous mile, robbed of their money, their possessions, their dignity. Only their faith remains and their hope of a better life to come in America.
Viva Venezuela.
Most are from Venezuela, driven north by extreme poverty and hunger, among them these women from the Barco Guillermo family. Altogether, 21 members, 3 generations, all fled. At first through the jungle and the lawless stretch of rainforest known as the Darien Gap that separates Colombia from Panama, but their fortunes quickly turned.
Ahí es donde empieza la verdad, la verdadera miedo, travesía, porque nos quedamos sin nada, sin nadie que nos guíe. Y ahí es donde pasó todo.
Within minutes, the entire family was kidnapped and the men separated from the women and children.
Hubo violación, ¿verdad? Robo, nos quitaron las comidas, las pertenencias, dinero, ¿me entiende? Pero nada de eso comparable a todo lo que nos hicieron.
Were the children safe or were they with you? Did they see what happened to you?
Sí, sí. Sí.
Como para su forma de intimidar. Su forma de intimidar a los hombres, haciéndole violar las mujeres delante de ellos para ver si ellos actuaban hacia ellos y ellos poder actuar hacia
si no accedían,
si no accedían, entonces había maltrato, podía haber homicidio, podía haber crimen.
Angeles was sexually assaulted, but her husband, Jesus, was powerless to help her.
Ellos me decían que si yo lo miraba, pues me mataban, pues. Entonces, pues la mayoría del tiempo que tuvimos secuestrado fue con la cabeza así, sin mirar a nadie.
He held their baby, while their young daughter, Joangeli, was so terrified she fainted. Her grandfather is haunted by the experience.
¿Sabe lo que es fuerte? Cuando uno tiene protección y ve a su familia, que lo tenga la gente agarrada, que lo tengan presionado, que no pueda hacer nada, que usted pueda luchar por lo suyo y no tenga cómo ayudarlo, y que tenga su familia y lo tenga todo agarrado, y le ponga una pistola aquí en la cabeza. Pero ¿cómo hace usted para ayudar a su familia, a sus nietos, a sus hijos?
Everyone in this camp has horror stories of their journey.
Acá va la niña, la baby, con mi cuñado.
Gracie Lares also fled poverty through the jungle from Venezuela. She nearly lost her daughter in a river crossing at night and says she saw things she wouldn't wish on her worst enemy.
Vi muertos, niños muertos, una señora que tenía un disparo en la frente.
Now she too is stuck in the camp, desperate to get an appointment to seek asylum in America. But 3 weeks in, she's had no joy, and now her daughter is ill.
Do you think you'll get into America? Do you think this nightmare will end for you?
Ojalá y agilicen esas citas porque de verdad ya es desesperante estar aquí con los niños. Hoy me fui de madrugada a intentar pasar por el puente, a entregarme, pero fue imposible, me devolvieron.
This is such an agonizing situation for people like Gracie. She's trekked thousands of dangerous miles to be here, they all have, and yet they can no longer simply present themselves at the border to seek asylum because under these new rules put in place by President Biden, they have to first go online and book an appointment before they can approach the authorities, or they risk being deported and prevented from trying again for 5 years. And the simple fact of the matter is there are thousands more applicants here than there are appointments over there. And so they're stuck.
So despite the fact this camp was empty 2 years ago, there's now 3,500 migrants here and more are arriving every day.
We know of people who have been there for 2, 3 months, more.
And they just can't get on.
They just can't get on. They just can't get on, they're losing faith. This has a massive impact on their mental health, depression, anxiety, acute stress.
People are scared here.
They're scared.
But some do get lucky. Alberto Malazzo has been applying every day. He's finally got an appointment.
Una felicidad increíble. No sé cómo expresarla, si llorando, no sé de verdad, pero muy increíble la felicidad que tengo. Poco a poco entre todos lo logramos. La verdad que mis compañeros también tienen la oportunidad. Hasta ahí. Te puedo decir más, no me sale más.
He left his mother and his siblings behind in Venezuela. He's been traveling alone.
De aquí sí, aquí, Houston, trabajar para comprarle una casa a mi mamá. Para comprarle la casa a mi mamá, se la voy a comprar.
Alberto's good news spread in the camp, but most are still waiting. Like grandmother Caterine.
Nada.
And Gracie, with her 3-year-old daughter, stuck just across the river from the border, tantalizingly close to the start of their own American dream.